Situated within easy reach of the Midlands motorway network and just 3 miles outside the city centre, Leicester Racecourse is the perfect location to enjoy an afternoon at the races. Racing at Leicester takes place all the year round, with the Midlands track playing host to both flat and national hunt meetings.
A gem of a jump there by Jack the Giant.
With 32 meetings throughout the year, clerk of the course Jimmy Stevenson is a busy man, but he's still found time to chat to us.
Difficult thing we do have is that we share the hurdle course on the flat course, and obviously, like now, we're watering it all week. So therefore, it is a bit of a problem in the winter where you find at Leicester you'll get softer ground on the hurdles than the chase course. So that is a bit of an issue for us.
It's a thankless task being a clerk of the course. I know you can't keep everyone happy, but here at Leicester you've had a particular nightmare with the weather.
The last year was an absolute nightmare. We lost a third of our fixture list. We lost 11 meetings out of 33 last year. 5 on the run this time last year, and including the big Summer Ladies Day. But let's put that behind us. We're thinking positive. So far this year we've had a very good year, so fingers crossed.
And you've invested in the course itself as well. It looks brilliant, Jimmy.
We've invested thousands and hundreds of thousands of pounds in a new irrigation system, the drainage over the last 4 or 5 years. It gets the best of everything. Unfortunately, last year it was just the weather was so bad that it was impossible to compete against that. But we're very hopeful that we've got everything in place for normal years.
And have you got anything else in the pipeline? Any other plans for the track?
Not at the minute. We've built 4 new bends, 4 new hurdle bends, and chase bends in the last 3 years. So we've really put all the work in now, and everything's really in place now for carrying on.
I think the most important thing is, whether it be jumps or flat, top trainers don't mind coming to Leicester.
They do. We have the champions of the future here on the flat. Newmarket supports us greatly, and that's we really pride ourselves on that. You only have to look through the record books and you'll see our maidens. They go on to win great races further down the line. And we're really proud of that.
Stand side in the green colours. Lady Noof is just the leader from Desert Image on the far side. Lady Noof by half a length. Desert Image second. Secret Gesture comes again, but Lady Noof wins it. Nice performance. In second place is Secret Gesture.
They head down to the last furlong. Flashlight is still in front. Hillstar is trying to draw level. It'll be between this pair. They race up towards the line. The red cap is Flashlight, but going past it is Hillstar who wins.
It's a tough track. Our jumps have to be jumped. If they can get round Leicester, they can pretty well get round anywhere. It's a good testing, proper track, a good undulating track. And once it's same again, the big trainers will support us.
How many ground staff do you have here? What's the sort of situation? Obviously, you're the main man, but underneath you, what's that happens here?
We only have a small team, but a very good team. I've got young lads. We've got a racecourse foreman, and we've got 3 other lads. So it's a young team. So we're non-stop, but we like it like that. We're very routine. It's like a military operation, and it goes from one meeting to the next. There's not much of a break. But it works very well, and they're a good gang of lads.
I was going to say, it must be hard work when you're racing 32 times a year and using it so much. It must be a nightmare to get the track right.
It's very difficult, and we need the weather on our side, so we've got everything in place, but at the end of the day, if the weather's against us to a dramatic way that it can do, it's virtually impossible for us, but we do very, very well, and we're proud to say that we feel we produce excellent racing ground most of the times.
And between you, David, the general manager, there seems to be a really nice, I'm feeling it, a nice buzz here at Leicester.
Yeah, we do. We have it's a good team we have here. We're a young team, enthusiastic team. We want to see the place do well. We believe it can do really well. It's a fantastic race course. I was at Aintree for 15 years, and I came here 19 years ago, and it's from one extreme to the other. And I can see it's a fantastic track, Leicester. And I think it's got a good future.
Here's Lady Captain with a bit of a charge on the near side. Then Tunnel Tiger, who's finishing off best on the far side. It's Sakura Marchi very gamely in front, though, just by about half a length, as she chides towards the line here for Sam Hitchcock, and she's going to win the Cellar. Sakura Marchi wins it.
Well, Sam, you've had a nice winner here. Tell us what Leicester's like to ride.
It's quite straightforward, to be honest, Luke. We've got a nice straight course which ranges from 5 furlongs to 7 furlongs. You've obviously rolled downhill early doors, so you need a horse which is reasonably well balanced. And then they make their way home nicely on a nice gentle climb up to the winning post.
Do the jockeys themselves like riding here?
Yeah, no, it's like I say, it's a fairly straightforward track, so it wouldn't be one that it'd be higher up than lower down anyway in the tracks that you'd prefer.
In fairness, Jimmy does a good job with the ground. It looks a nice track to ride on.
Yeah, no, I mean the weather we've had the last few days it is firm ground, but it's safe ground, and it's very rare that he's got it wrong, to be honest.
And you've already had a winner here. Obviously, you like it. People always say nice things after they've had a winner.
Yeah, no, I can't complain about it. Anyway, I'm sure there's a few behind me which might have complained about it, but from my point of view, it was more than good.
And the boss, Mick Shannon, has plenty of success here?
Yeah, no, we do okay here. I mean, we sort of send the horses here, they have some nice maidens here early on in the season before Ascot, which we've had some good horses in the past, like Arnold Lane have been here and won, and then they've gone to Ascot and won good races. So it's a good, straightforward track for 2-year-olds.
And what sort of horse does it suit Leicester?
You have to have a horse that I think you have to bold on the side of stamina, because you can take horses here that you think will get 7 and they don't get home, or vice versa, a mile or 6, but you have to be sure that they get every inch of the trip here. You know?
And the acid test for trainers when they come home in the morning that the horses are okay?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it takes a lot out of a horse here if you get it wrong.
Both on and off the track, there's always plenty going on at Leicester. Today is a complete sellout. 7-race card, best dressed lady competition, and after racing performances from the Human League and the Blow Monkeys.
The busiest crowd we've ever had here has been 5,000, certainly in the last 7 or 8 years, and we've got 8,500 here today. A sellout. We sold out 3 weeks ago, and my fear was, can we cope with that number with what happened on Saturday night, the 15th of June, when it was cold and it was wet, and it always seems to be raining here, and all of a sudden, bang, a week before we get this heat wave. And we've got to sell out 8,500 who are now hopefully all going to enjoy themselves, and the worst thing for them, I suppose, is sunburn and heat stroke.
Running any race course is hard for a general manager, but it's been difficult times. How are you coping?
Yeah, we lost 10 last year, the hardest year we've ever had. We coped okay. Luckily we ensured the big meeting, and the people turned up, and 5,000 turned up and they got their money back, free of charge they came. Look, that's gone now. Forget about that one. We've got a good business going here. We have 32 fixtures a year, and things are looking really good this year.
And you're obviously very proactive as well, and a good support from the local community.
Yeah, I mean, this fixture here now, Ladies' Day, used to get 2,500. 3 years ago we had 2,500 for this fixture, which is really frustrating. A good crowd for us normally would be 3,000 a weekend. Because we're a city race course, it's harder to get people to come along. Because we race so often, it's harder as well. But it just shows you what can be done. In 2.5 years, we've gone from 2,500 people to what we could have sold, probably 12,000 tickets that we've carried on for this fixture. So it's amazing. And the frustrating thing is, how many people really care about racing for a smaller course? Well, here at Leicester, it's 3,000 people. You put something else on, you make a whole theme of a day, and you can treble your crowd. So racing is more than just about the racing now, and that's what other race courses do as well.
And of course, as you were saying, there's a big sort of corporate side to it on non-race days as well.
On non-race days, we've got loads of conference business here. We're a great venue for weddings. You only have to look out onto the course, how Jimmy prepares the course and makes it look spectacular. We've just entered the Pride of East Midlands competition with our flower arrangements. We've got a member of the ground staff who's really passionate about that side of things. We have what you consider a small race course, and to see the investment that's gone on here, we've got an exhibition hall that's being built across the way there, £1 million project over there as well. We're a well-run and profitable race course, and we do put a lot of that back into the course.
Whether you're looking to celebrate a special occasion or just fancy a day at the races, Leicester has a full range of hospitality packages to suit all budgets.
We came last year and we had a wonderful time last year, but last year we didn't have the racing, and this year of course we have, because of the glorious sunshine. And this is just so the icing on the cake.
And would you recommend the experience of coming to a race course for your hospitality corporate days?
Oh, absolutely. It's the buzz, it's the atmosphere, it's being with friends. It's just the full package. Far more than obviously the racing has a big thing to it, but there's so much more with it. And of course the music for later is fantastic.
Good racing, top-class facilities and high-class entertainment all make Leicester a great place to enjoy a day at the races. For more information, visit leicesterracecourse.co.uk.